So our line started about, well, 5 miles that way, and then we're about a mile in on this road. This goes in probably another quarter mile, and then it just carries on this way, far, far, far away. And we're all lined up here with this little tailgate party to watch the rocket lift.
3, 2, 1, ignition, lift off. Just cleared the tower.
Stage 1, entry barrier shut down. The landing mode has started. LZ4, the Falcon is landing.
You see this electric fence? About 2 miles that way. Está Mexico. And here, está San Diego. Or like I like to call it, San Diego. I got lucky today, because there's a Miata with a fender that I need. Oh, wait. I need both fenders though. Yeah, check that out. Oh, baby. Boom, lucky day. You know, I've had so much trouble trying to find parts for these, and LA junkyards are no good. Look at this little baby. Oh, little baby. Oh, poor little baby. What has happened to you? I'm stoked. Oof. I put a match in the fireplace and I got my stoke on. Really the passenger fender that could use this the most. Maybe the driver's side's got a little bit of a wrinkle there, but I don't know if that's really a deal breaker or not. But the driver's side door, ay. So I might just get away with one fender, one door, and it's boot lid. Let's get to work. I'm breaking a sweat out here. So to remove the fender, you first have to remove here at the top of the bumper, this little bolt, and then when you get that out, you've got to take out from the inside of the fender well, navigate the spider webs to take out these two, remove everything on the bumper so it can kind of move forward enough, which means all these top bolts here, and then get this one, now undo all these top guys here, and then you've got this thing, that's easy enough, and then somehow you've got to navigate even more spider webs to get to that little bolt. Way to go. Do you see all that? Oh my goodness. What a storage bin this corner is. See, this whole California car thing can't really work out unless you have a garage. There's a very messy corner down here, so you want to just make sure all the sand is gone from it. And if there's any rust, seal it before you put another fender back on. Or paint it, just as a precaution. But look at these spider eggs. Are those fascinating or what? Oh wait, I gotta see this. I want to take a picture. Thank you. I think it's time for a bigger car. What's this red thing in the back? What? How on earth am I gonna get this out of here by myself now? Oh boy. Enjoy the show, everybody. Well, that wasn't so bad. Now it's time to transfer over all the goodies from one door panel to the next, and hopefully I found the clip for the window crank. This is so ugly. And not just, you know, because of the black goop, but look at this. Nasty, nasty thing. It's just dent free, that's the best part of the door. I need to change over the lock. And when you're swapping over doors, other things you want to consider. See how it's missing a roller there? Good thing I've got my old window. And these are all gunked up, so I need to clean those out and then re-oil them, because moving this window up and down is too stiff right now. It's just not working out. What I might actually do is just pull the rubber seal around the door and replace it with mine, because mine's a lot cleaner. It's not split up here like this. Yeah. And then that means I might also pull the glass, which is just taking out that little plastic guy and that little plastic guy, and that gives me a good opportunity. You'll have to pull the glass out to actually change this. So I'm gonna swap my glass in from the other car. And yeah, that should be it. Pretty easy. A nice thing is you can actually lift the whole door by this frame. Now this is an NA6 door, so the 1.6 years, 1990 to 1993. They've got the door handle down here on those two, but 94 to 97 has the door handle up here. Either way, Mazda's kind enough to supply that for us. And then of course there's a 3-hole speaker. I've got a 4-hole speaker. We're gonna see if we need to adjust anything there or customize that. So first things first, probably pull off the plastic, change the door lock, pull the window, change the window, all that good stuff. Stay tuned, have fun, enjoy the show. It's 3 in the morning, but I took a nap, so I'm wide awake. This is all ready to go back, and lots of oil spots from oiling up the window and the channels. I think this channel right here is the one that really slows down the window the most out of anything else. Also, you want to adjust these little bump stops here. Bump stops. These are the limiters so that the window doesn't go too high. And check the fitment with the top up so that way you know if it's causing any problems. The door alignment's a little tricky. I'm gonna try adjusting the hinge or adjusting the latch right here, because it's just being a little too difficult to close. You can't just do it with one hand like you can the passenger side. You know, you can sort of flip the door and it'll shut. This one you really have to slam it. Another thing, turns out we don't have a hole drilled right there for this guy. So I'm going to just get a drill bit and make a hole. Brilliant. Otherwise the handle's ready to go back in, and the window crank fits nicely, the speaker works well. And immediately after this, I'm putting in a new radio. This company in China reached out to me to review their cool little radios, and it comes preloaded with music all the way from China. Look at this. Oh, yes.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Had a nice trip back home in the Miata, all the way from California. So, well, you know, 780, 790 miles or something like that. I put probably 3,000 miles on the whole thing. And right now, my last little bit to do is I don't mind about the bags under the eyes for these markers, but I do want to get rid of that top tan line where the sun's faded it, and I need to wax the door so it matches. And the bumper, see that nice fade all around? I'm gonna just paint that top bit. Thankfully there's a line that's sort of drawn across the bodywork. I can tape it off there and make it a little cleaner. For the front bumper, I'm considering maybe just going off the line, but we'll do the rear first and see just how close the color is. The color that we've picked is a GM red, bright red. And this is one number off of what the Miata guys are saying is close to the first gen Miata. I think that color was 1990 to 2005, maybe. So bright red. You want to go for 03988. I only found 03987, but BGM 03988 is the exact match or close to it. Once that's ready, the fact that she's tried and true, it's time to sell her. Whoa. What a difference. Oh, evidence of spray? Nah. Look at that. No, it's not clear coated. It's just enough to get it going. Well, when I wax the lower portion of the bumper, it'll bring back that shine. But all right, here's the best spot for contrast since everything's dirty is this metal panel right here. It ain't too bad, is it, sport? No.
Black and white always go together. It's not in the way you say you're mine. Ooh. It's not in the way you look or the things that you said and you do. Your hair is a mess, you better put on a dress and get your feet back on the ground.
I'm gonna be right between these two ladies right here, like this. You know, we're about to have a heart-to-heart because everybody gets a little attached to things, and then when they go, it's, you know, someone's gonna be sad. So let me tell you about the cycle of life here. This car did exactly what it was supposed to do. That was get me through that quarter-life crisis, which just was, it was what it was. But it was cheap, fun, and I made it so good. And now it's tried and true, and it's ready for a new home. So that's totally okay with me to sell it on and move on to the next thing. I don't like that. That's too insensitive. I love being behind the wheel of a Roadster. It's just transformed my day-to-day. You give up a lot of room in terms of cargo space, but you just have so much fun with a car that you can throw around corners and it will stay. Even with the old Volvos, they're still heavy-ish, and they don't make a lot of power-ish, and they're bricks. You know, they're really great, durable tractor engines inside of a car that's just made to last 10 years plus on the Swedish roads, and at a time where other cars were going 5-6 years before falling apart. So good on them for that. But this Miata is really a car that you enjoy for the thrill of driving, and because I'm young and I don't have a lot of responsibilities, I can enjoy it so much as a daily driver instead of keeping it as the weekend warrior. You know, she's not sitting here with these beloved little ladies, and now I'm looking for a good home for her so somebody else can take care of my little girl. Kick the clutch, push her into those corners, and just see how it rips. It's so much fun. And I tell people when they come to look at the car, drive other Miatas and compare just how put together this one is and how complete everything is, and having a working gearbox, having a working steering box, having a working radio, a working air conditioning system. These are things people might take for granted. They're not systems that people are keeping. They're stripping out their cars, or they're mixing and matching parts from other models, and it just doesn't look good. Like, there were so many times I could have put on a white fender or a black door. It wasn't gonna be right. I wanted to keep it nice. So that's what I did. I took the car, had some cheap fun with it, made her nice, and now it's time for the upsell. And the cool thing is, the experience was so rewarding that I went and bought something else that's gonna be a lot more fun. I leaked it just for like 2 hours on Instagram, and then I was like, no, I should wait to do a proper installation on this. But it's basically another Roadster. So if you guys know this key at all, you could probably have a few guesses on that. It's not going to be a huge restoration series because that's a car that's mostly just still in one piece, and it's just going to be a fun daily, and whatever I learn about it in terms of daily driving it or having fun or adventures, it's, you know, it'll be more of a vlog than an actual DIY restoration series. So there's that to look forward to, and go watch these videos again. The view count has been so low because my channel is built around Volvo videos. I get it, I do, but I want to diversify because I'm not Volvo, I'm David. So thanks for watching. Stick around. If you're not subscribed, smash the button. In terms of a car that gives you raw performance and feel and simplicity in a small package, it's essentially a go-kart. The Miata is always the answer. Have a great time browsing the web, and I'll see you all soon. Furthermore, season 3 of the Volvo Rescue is coming up real quick, so stick around for that. And I hope you guys are having a great 2018, where it's almost time for 2019. That means it's almost been 30 years since 1990.